Hey everybody, it's Stacy with Pageantry Now, and we are at Miss Universe. Actually, we're in the Cafe Hollywood, and I found another beautiful lady here. This is Miss New Zealand, so introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Harlem-Cruz Ihaia. I'm 19 years old and I'm from New Zealand.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, so I hear a little accent, but I know that you are actually part of the indigenous tribe, the Maori, that are from New Zealand. So tell us about that. And
So I belong to the indigenous people of New Zealand, which is the Maori tribe. I'm really passionate about my culture because it's something that I feel that makes me different to others, and it keeps me grounded and it gives me a sense of belonging in this world. So around 50, 60 years ago, no, probably more, our culture was stripped from our indigenous people. So we weren't allowed to speak our indigenous language, we weren't allowed to show any type of our culture in New Zealand. So the European totally took over our country, and we were colonized, and you have to be like this, you have to talk like this. And so my grandmother and my mother were stripped from their culture. They didn't know the indigenous language. You were hit in school if you spoke our indigenous language. So it's really heartbreaking for, a person or like a tribe to be stripped and said, you have to be like this. So that's why I'm so passionate about it. And now that it's been modern times now, and I was brought up in a cultural school, so I went to a primary, high school and university that is totally immersed in my culture. I know my indigenous language, and now I'm a teacher to babies from 0 months to 5 years old, and I teach my indigenous language and my culture. And I think it's my way of giving back and bringing back my culture. And also I have a tattoo on the left side of my shoulder, which is a cultural tattoo. It's a traditional tattoo in our Maori culture. It represents my heritage, my ancestors and families, so it's really important for me, and I'm so happy that I can hold my tattoo with pride in this competition and express my culture proudly on the Miss Universe stage.
that's fantastic. Okay, so now when you get the tattoo, is it something that you get it as a rite of passage, or is it just something that, like at a certain age that you get it? So tell me a little bit about it. And
So usually you get a tattoo tāmoko in Māori to usually represent something, and you have to be at a level of maturity to know what you want it to represent. So you don't just go into a shop and say, oh, I want that one, that looks cool. You have to have meaning to it, so the designer can specifically design this for you, because there's only one tāmoko that has that one design.
So it's
yes.
your name officially
Yes.
forever and ever.
So no one else would have this exact tattoo on wherever on their body. So when I went to the designer, I said, I want this to represent my family. I want to take them everywhere in the world with me. So it has my 7 sisters, my 2 brothers, and my mum and dad, all represented in this one design. And
That's magical.
So I got this.
Your family is always with you.
Yes.
And your family, your culture. That's just
the whole
so.
point.
That is so awesome. I'm seeing.
Thank
I
you.
knew I wanted to interview you because it was just like that is so cool.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thanks for being here.
It's cool.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you. Bye.